You know how we can split our attention, right, to multiple different things. We saw it in the mantra. We can say the mantra. We've got 1,000 thoughts running in the background, and that's normally how a person operates in the day. We have a task that we need to do, and we got 1,000 thoughts in the background. So this is why, if this one task that we need to do takes 10 units of energy, but it takes us 100 units of energy to do this 10-unit task, because 90 units of energy is in the background running all of those thoughts. So when we shut down all of those thoughts in the background, now this 10-unit task, 10-unit energy task takes 10 units to do. So if we wanted to do something that takes more, we don't even have to, we can do a 40-unit task with 4 units of energy versus having to generate even more energy, a massive amount of energy to take on something that feels a little challenging. But it's because of those thoughts that are constantly running in the back. And so what we're doing there is we're taking our attention and we're gathering it all. Because if our attention is partially here and partially everywhere else, wherever our attention is directed to is an energetic waste. It's energetically draining because it's using energy to think. It's using energy to pay attention to something. 1-point focus by breathing consciously, like how we've been practicing the entire time with the practice. And then we took in now another element, which is mantra. And so now we have 3 areas of focus. So then it takes all of our attention to go ahead and do that well, especially the 1-point focus with our eyes closed, because we don't have anything specific that's here to look at. So our eyes can kind of start to float off. And then you can look at it and then you have to drop back a little and go, am I looking at it here? Or you drop in and go, am I looking at it here? You notice that this will change at times. Right, so it takes a lot of effort to go ahead and focus. So then what happens is now you have to direct all of your attention to go ahead and actually maintain 1 point, consciously breathe, and do the mantra. So it takes so much effort that you don't have enough attention to run the background noises, the background thoughts. So then over time, all of your attention is just fixated because you have to take it in. It's almost like if you're doing some type of extreme sport, you know how people enter flow states in that way, because it takes all of their attention. It takes all of their presence to do that sport. And if they didn't have all of their attention there, they would mess up. And they found out early on what happened when they mess up on doing something extreme.